And we're live.
Hey guys, welcome to the Total Utter Bullshit podcast. I am Larry, and beside me I have...
Zach. And we're the tubs of shit, bringing you our opinions.
Fuck you.
You're welcome.
So, today we've got some controversial shit lined up. We have Minecraft porn and spanking. Our thoughts on both of those coming up. But for now, we are actually going to read off our horoscopes.
Yep, starting with mine. Scorpio for January 25th. You will receive invites left, right, and center over the next few days. But there is one event that stands out from the rest, not least because it will give you the chance to rub shoulders with important people. Time for a bit of social climbing.
Sounds like I'm the important person.
Fuck that. I don't need to do social climbing. I'm on top of the ladder already.
Fuck you and your food chain.
Oh, I am a food chain.
My turn over here before I let him keep going. So I'm a Virgo for January 25th. There is something you need to say, and now that Mercury, your ruler, is ending its retrograde phase, you will leave no one in any doubt about what you think. Just be careful you don't get too far and alienate your friends.
I think I'm your only friend.
Yeah,
so
sounds about right.
Don't know if you can alienate me.
Ironically, these both kind of fit. Today we were hoping to riff a bit more on them, but they're kind of spot on. Mostly about, for mine, leaving no one in any doubt about what I think. We're starting a podcast.
Yeah, definitely. Like, that unfortunately hits it right on the head. But come on. Something you need to say? I have something I need to say. Fuck Obama. Just kidding, Obama. I love you.
Oh, fuck. Fuck you. This is like the 8th time.
No, this is great.
Oh, God.
Don't worry about it.
Moving on, though. Nice little segue right there. Do you want to go, or do you want me to go?
No, let's talk about Minecraft porn.
Oh, fuck. So
earlier today, I was telling Larry here that Minecraft is a trending search term on Pornhub.
Oh, fuck. It's so weird to me to think about that. Like, I get it. You've got a whole bunch of horny fucking teenagers, right? But why? Why would they look up porn on Pornhub about that? And I think the funniest part is we actually went to Pornhub. A little shout out there, you know, if you want to give us money, whatever. But we went to Pornhub and we went to go see what all the fuss was about. Turns out that there isn't much. There's a lot of Let's Plays that should be on YouTube, but they're on Pornhub.
Yeah, that's more than a little strange. More than a little strange.
We sat through you
sound like it was torture. We both had our D's out, yanking each other. Yeah, a little bit of stranger danger, if you know what I mean.
Fucking hell. No, we sat through one of the videos, and it was awful. It was... Oh.
Yeah, no, I have to admit, like, yeah, the mod was not good. Like, the animation was terrible. It was just naked. It was just like naked skin tone. It was not good.
There's nothing you can do. It's Minecraft. It's a game it's like a fucking Lego game.
Everyone knows what Minecraft is.
Like,
Unless you're 60, and if you're 60 listeners, thank you for tuning in. We love you.
But like, I don't understand people's reasonings for making this. Like,
but that other video, that 45-second clip that we saw, was actually animated.
It was animated, but
it was just like animated using Minecraft figures.
Yeah. In
a Minecraft world, but it was animated post.
Yeah, but
like it wasn't live recorded like that first one. The first one we saw, terrible.
It was like an actual Let's Play, like.
Horrible.
Some 16-year-old guy decided, no, I'm going to make a Let's Play,
no,
whatever.
Like, legitimately, he sounded like he was 16.
Yeah, exactly. And, fuck. The way they built the block, right? With the bowl, because the woman belongs in the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that was fantastic. In all fairness, though, the video we saw, he just downloaded the mod.
I guess.
He didn't make the mod. Maybe he was explaining it in his own humor.
Yeah, maybe, unless that was in the fucking notes for the mod.
Yeah, possibly.
That is
or it's just general knowledge in the Minecraft modding community, which I'm not a part of.
That's fair.
But women do belong in the kitchen.
Fucking bitch.
I am a bitch.
Oh man. But yeah, no, like, I don't understand what would compel someone to do that. Like I get
like
Rule 34.
are you like armchair psychology-ing these people?
Well, okay, sorry. I understand why someone would do that. I don't understand why someone would actually put the time for it. Just doesn't make sense to me.
We saw them. They weren't good. There is no time.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fair.
Minecraft itself didn't take a long time in its alpha stage.
Well, not in its alpha stage, but at this point, it's been 2 years in the works.
Exactly, but you've got all that work already done for you. You know, yeah. You fix some of the, you do some like changes to the textures, and then you make it a mod. Like, oh.
But yeah, no, like the one that was in Minecraft, like the mod. Obviously, you can only get so detailed with, we'll say, the skins.
But you can get very detailed with the skins. Have you seen like some of like the Skyrim skins?
See, but then you're still working with pixels. That's
but what I'm saying is that it was literally just nude colored the entire body.
Yeah.
They could have done like, you know, areolas or something, you know.
Throw some nipples on that Minecraft.
You know, like a little bit of pubic, like a little bush or something going on downstairs. You know.
They're sitting behind each other. The guy who's doing the spotlight for this mod, he's sitting behind the woman that he had created in game, and he's just like shifting, so he's crouching over and over behind her, and it's giving like chat. It's like do me harder or some shit like that. I'm like, what?
And then he got a little rapey with "Stop, you're hurting me."
Yeah, stop, you're hurting me.
Oh my god!
No. Like, you sit there and you go, yeah, this is a good idea for a mod. There's a demographic for this.
Oh, definitely. There's definitely a demographic for this.
Fuck.
And they're all 16-year-olds.
Most likely.
Probably virgins.
Oh.
Maybe 40-year-old virgins. Wizard Chad, shout out to you guys.
Oh god, I can't believe that actually exists.
Wizard Chad is amazing.
Like, he told me about this, and I'm like, no, there's no way. They can't all be virgins. Like, they can't just be on there.
30, 40-year-old virgins.
Like, yeah, but you've got to have liars. There are people who are lying. They're like, I just want to fucking rip on these people.
I think as well, maybe people who have regained their virginity. If you don't have sex for like 7 years or something like that,
doesn't count.
You like effectively regain your virginity.
You've just got mad blue balls.
No, he doesn't. Definitely
You don't
not.
effectively gain your virginity.
Definitely does not have mad blue balls. Come on. Have you ever known anyone with blue balls?
One guy back in high school.
Like literally blue balls?
No, actually, but...
That'd be funny.
Is that actually a thing?
I think it is. I don't know.
Like...
Don't Google it, people.
Don't do it.
Probably will.
If you're going to look up blue balls, you have to make sure to look up blue waffle as well.
Definitely. Blue waffle is so... Like, oh my
they're
gosh.
Delicious,
It's
right?
so delicious.
Put a little syrup on them.
This is a reference for 2012.
Yeah, I know.
2011.
I'm outdated.
2011. You had graduated.
Rip me.
Rape you? Okay.
Rip me. Oh. Fucking...
Rape me. I thought you were making like a Nirvana reference there, buddy.
Oh, God, no. I'm not that cool.
Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain. Love you forever and for always.
Oh, God. Recently in the last week, David Bowie?
Was that last week? I don't remember. I never listened to his music.
Me either, except he was fairly substantial.
He was so important.
Oh my god, yeah.
He was so important.
You know what?
I'm going to cry.
Death, so Robin Williams last year though hit me like a truck.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it really?
It did. He was fairly substantial, like to me growing up. Like he was.
Yeah, I saw Flubber a couple times.
Flubber. Well, yeah, but that's the movie I saw with my grandmother or great grandmother when I was younger when we were visiting in Toronto. So that movie holds some sentiment, whether it be like of actual worth or not. Like,
no, I thought Flubber was amazing.
It was funny, and the guy was
really
funny.
Thought it was. No, the movie that Robin Williams was in that really hit me was Dead Poet Society.
I haven't actually seen that.
Ooh, I have it. You should watch it.
Ooh.
Definitely.
Review coming up next week?
Probably not.
Might.
Maybe. We'll see. Video reviews. Like, that's never been done on YouTube before.
No, we'll throw it in here at the end. Whatever. Moving on, though.
Moving on. Are we going to move on to our next topic, or...?
Yeah, I feel like it's time.
Alrighty. On December 1st of last year,
So 2015.
yeah, 2015, for all those of you listening in the far distant future when we hate ourselves and regret ever starting this,
But not yet.
a man in Minnedosa, Manitoba, he was an Order of Mennonite man sentenced to 6 months after he pleaded guilty in October of 2015 to 6 charges of assaulting children with a leather strap and 1 count of common assault for spanking. Isn't that horrible?
See, is this where we get the option to debate this at this point?
Totally.
Like,
You are more than welcome
I think that
to spread your opinion
fucking hell.
far and wide.
I think that spanking with a belt at this point, or at this point in human, I guess, progression, spanking with any form of a weapon should be abolished. Like, I feel like that is effectively wrong.
I believe it is. To my knowledge, spanking is restricted from children aged 2 to 12 and only with an open hand.
Yeah, see, open hand, that's fine, as long as you're not looking
That
to
is the law.
actively injure a kid.
It doesn't matter.
Well,
The psychology that is being done, the science that is being done, is showing that it doesn't matter. You're taking a child, we'll say a 7-year-old child,
okay,
right? Whom you have never spanked, presumably, before.
yeah.
This 7-year-old child, he or she, has the utmost trust in her parents. They love you
Yeah.
unconditionally.
Okay.
They assume you will never harm them. And then you harm them.
And then out of left field?
You're right. It doesn't matter the reason, in my opinion. Some interesting notes on this case. The
Goodness, you're awful.
I know, eh? Just total dead air. Probably not to be edited out.
Nope.
Anyway, the judge on the case, Judge John Combs of Minnedosa, noted the abuse, which included hitting the kids with straps and shocking them with a cattle prod.
Lord! Okay, so that is actually just abuse.
The man in the case here, we don't know his name. It's withheld from records because in order to protect the children involved in this.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, he will have a record and everything.
Yeah, but we just won't know his name.
Right, nor the children's names to protect them in the future.
Yeah.
But the abuse, as noted by the judge, led the children to confess, air quote, to, air quote, ludicrous, end quote, allegations they had impure thoughts or engaged in bizarre sex acts with family members.
Okay, what?
What? I know.
So are you telling me this dad was raping them?
No.
Instead of just hitting them with the leather belt?
Beating them. Beating
But
them.
how is that a sex act?
And in fact, this wasn't a dad of all seven kids. It was just the dad of one. The other kids were in Minnedosa. There's a secluded group
Okay.
of Mennonites
Okay.
who are a relatively insular community,
Yeah.
and he was one of 2 people involved in disciplining.
Like, it was his job to discipline the kids?
I don't know specifically, but yes, more or less.
Because I was going to say, like, you do not, you do not lay your hands on someone else's kids.
No, he was given permission by the
Okay.
parents, to my knowledge.
But then, like, I don't know if this is bad at this point. Like, if that, like, if it's a secluded place, no, because they'd still follow the same laws that the rest of the country does.
Exactly,
So
it's the laws of Canada.
It's not even, like, like, at this point, it's
But,
not
you
even
know,
a belief system. Sorry?
So you're saying religious system?
Well, yes, because it's not even a belief system at this point because it's still their job to follow the law.
Interestingly, on that note, the judge was quoted as saying, "This court has to make a strong statement that child abuse, even when, or perhaps particularly when, meted out under the guise of religious fervor, needs to be denounced in a clear manner.
Yeah, just because
It does not matter if you're doing it because you think you're beating the devil out of the children, as this man did.
Exactly.
Literally.
Is that what it says?
No, he believed that he was essentially removing the evil from them.
Religion.
Specifically, his daughter was one of the children that were assaulted.
Yeah, assaulted.
Including his own daughter, who he spanked and strapped with a leather belt. She was assaulted when she wouldn't do what she was told. She was beaten with a leather strap when she wouldn't do what she was told.
Go clean the dishes. No.
Fear of punishment would make her throw up.
See, that's psychological abuse at this point. Like, that is affecting them mentally.
Which brought further punishment.
Yeah, well, that's fair. The kid's gonna have some form of PTSD when they're older.
Undoubtedly. The Crown Attorney in this case characterized the abuse as a witch hunt, an obsessive campaign to remove imagined evil.
That's messed up. It's a kid. How much evil could it have in it? Like, you didn't. I don't want to do the dishes. That means you're getting the belt. I gotta hit the demons out of you. Like,
yeah,
it just
and that
makes sense.
the victims confessed to one 12-year-old boy confessed that he had sex with his mother.
Okay, so
and things like that, just
we start
to
getting
prevent.
into...
No, just to prevent the beating.
Okay. This isn't testifying in court saying that, he raped me. Okay.
No, nothing like that.
Okay. No, that's fine.
On at least 10 occasions, the same boy, was told to stand straight for hours. He would be struck if he didn't stand straight enough. He was also strapped with multiple blows on more than 20 occasions. Another boy, who denied having done anything sexual with his family, was spanked, strapped, and shocked with a cattle prod. 3 other victims were also zapped with a cattle prod. But the man who was sentenced to only 6 months in jail.
That's bullshit. That actually,
He does deny administering the cattle prods, but was probably there anyway.
That 6 months.
The worst part I find, is that the Crown Attorney asked for a 12 to 18 month sentence. I assume that that's probably the longest they could send him to jail for. A year, year and a half.
Start adding sentences for each one of the kids.
No, that was total.
That's awful. Like, just think about, these are kids, right?
Absolute small children, 9 to 13.
But let's say a man hits his wife. How long is the man going to be in prison for? Probably about 2 years. I will
take it a step further. I think it's torture. Why is it okay to make a kid stand straight for hours on end and beat him when he doesn't?
Well, it is torture, yes, but I'm just saying, why would home abuse... why would that trial be weighted more heavily as opposed to a parental figure hurting children?
Exactly what I'm saying is, why is this only being tried as spanking? Assault, even. Why is it assault with a weapon?
But it seems like his charge is only for 1 count of assault with a weapon.
6 counts of assault with a weapon.
So it's 1 month for each...
I don't know. That's my point. Is it so ludicrous?
That is below what I'd say. I'd say 5 years, honestly.
Maybe it was a plea. I don't know. It doesn't say. I've been researching it all morning.
Maybe
I haven't seen anything.
Because at that point, that would be a what is it? Predator? No, it wouldn't be a predator.
What do you mean?
Well, no. I'm saying get him on the sex offender registry.
No, but it's not a sex crime.
Yeah,
it's not a sex crime. Probably on domestic abuse kind of registry.
See, but I'd say the sex offender one, because don't you just with that one specifically, you have to tell everyone if you've had an issue with children?
I don't think you have. I don't know. I'm not a sex offender.
Me either.
Wow. Shocker.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I'm arguing that the charge itself was too low.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
The charge itself was too low.
It was ridiculous.
I think it should have been done under torture charges.
Torture,
Maybe even false imprisonment, things along those lines.
yeah.
I'm going to read out the torture definition as given by the UN Torture Convention of 1984. Great book, by the way, 1984. Anyway, torture definition. For the purposes of this convention, the term torture, my apologies, means any act by which severe pain or suffering, whether physical or mental, is intentionally inflicted upon a person for such purposes as obtaining from him or a third person information or confession, punishing him for an act he or a third person has committed or is suspected of having committed, or intimidating or coercing him or a third person, blah 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 blah. This does not include pain or suffering arising only from inherent in or incidental to lawful sanctions. Okay, my point is if you read the line, this definition, it fits the crime.
Yes, definitely.
Severe pain or suffering, physical pain or suffering, in the definition, intentionally inflicted on a person, in this case a child of 12 years old. A child of 12 years old, to get a confession out of them for a crime that the man only suspected. Yeah. That fits the UN definition of torture. This is bollocks. And he should be sent to jail for the rest of his life. No. There are very few people I argue the death penalty for. I would argue the motherfucking death penalty for this man. He deserves to have his head blown off by a shotgun. Eat a shotgun, man from Minnedosa.
God.
Eat
Jesus
a shotgun.
Christ. I'm already regretting fucking talking with this guy, but
he's evil.
Well, he is. Like,
evil.
He is the evil he is trying to beat out of these children.
I would say he's worse than the evil he's trying to beat out of these children. He is Satan incarnate. No, maybe not that bad. Satan's actually a better guy. Satan probably wouldn't beat a child.
Yeah, you're right.
Wouldn't bear witness to another guy using a cattle prod on a 12-year-old boy. A cattle prod.
That's fucked
The only time you should use a cattle prod on another person is for sex play. And then it's totally consensual.
And it's two consenting adults.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey guys, sorry about that. Our mic actually muted itself. We're back now. Sadly though, we're slightly less ragey over that last one, so we think we're going to change topics now.
Yeah, I agree with that. We're going to drink some coffee and...
Oh yeah, we're old men.
Delicious coffee with unsalted butter and coconut oil.
This fuck. Okay, so while we were gone, because he decided that he was going to bring this up, even though not wanting to talk about it, he's decided that he's going to go on some bullshit, hipster health kick, whatever bullshit. His coffee is delicious, though.
Is it?
It is. It is fairly good.
Cool. I have that on record. You're not lying to me.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, and we sweetened it with a little bit of stevia, you know? That great sugar supplement.
Stupid coconut oil, whatever. Either way, moving on. We're actually going to riff on Trump for a little bit now. Recently, he made a joke, but you can tell that it's kind of not so much a joke anymore. But he basically made a comment about how in Iowa, I believe?
Yeah, he was in Sioux Center, I believe, Iowa.
In Iowa, he could stand on the corner of 5th and Main, I think?
No, he was making... the joke he was saying was that he could go on 5th Avenue in New York.
Oh, New York, I'm sorry.
And shoot somebody. And not lose
voters.
Any voters. Isn't that ridiculous? It was humorous, I gotta admit.
I mean, it was a funny joke, and people laughed at the conference he was giving, but...
Well, of course they did. His supporters.
Exactly. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, I'll suck your dick. But, like...
Sounds like my girlfriend.
But yeah, no, like... I feel like he will do so much harm as opposed to good if he becomes the president of the United States.
Well, my feelings on Trump. Mr. Donald J. Trump. Don't know what the J stands for. as a weird aside. But he has great economic policy.
I mean, there are some aspects of his, I guess, platform, yeah, that would be really good for the States. But then there's others where, like his foreign policies, where all of that would fall apart.
With the exception of China.
Well,
he's super anti-China, which is great. China's ripping the rest of us hard-working people off.
Yeah.
And also, fair. Listeners, take this as a note. We are not Americans. We are Canadians.
We are Canadians.
As you can clearly hear from our voices and how we say "a."
Dead center of Canada, eh?
Yeah. In a great old place of Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Manitoba.
It warmed up enough today that we could take our moose out.
Yep. Yeah, it was a nice walk in Gertrude.
Oh,
if I had a moose, I'd
either way, though, back to Trump and how he's an ignorant fool.
Trump is my favorite U.S. presidential candidate.
Yeah, but not for the reason you'd think.
No, but he's actually not. Bernie Sanders.
See, yeah, but I thought you said that he's your favorite because then Bernie Sanders is most likely to win.
No, I've never said that. What I've said is that Bernie Sanders is not going to win. So it will end up being Trump v. Clinton.
Okay.
And Hillary Clinton is an evil, dragon-faced whore. In which case I would rather have Donald J. Trump. We could build a big statue in bronze and put it on the White House lawn. Change it, instead of White House, it's now Trump House.
Trump House.
The White Trump House.
It has the Celebrity Apprentice in the White House instead.
Except the Celebrity Apprentice got dropped.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I just know that that's where he's been from, besides his, clothing line
and all the buildings he owns and rents out and. Imagine, I don't know what else he does. I don't care.
He makes enough money that he can run on his own without having to...
That is true.
...get, coke. Having...
Well, the Koch brothers, am I right?
Shh. God damn it. But yeah, no, I don't appreciate his foreign policies. Muslims, kicking them out. Building a wall...
The wall is the best.
I know, it's
The wall
funny.
is the best policy I have ever heard. We're going to build a wall, and we're going to make the Mexicans pay for it. That was actually kind of an Obama impersonation, but yeah, that was...
Wait, he actually said make the Mexicans pay for it?
Yeah, that's what he was talking about. He's going to make Mexico pay for the wall, preventing Mexicans from leaving their country.
Illegally.
Yeah.
So, okay.
But are you gonna say Columbus was a legal immigrant?
Yes.
Oh! Because of indigenous people.
Yeah, fuck them. Sorry about that, by the
Larry.
way.
You don't think indigenous people have rights? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how you're a racist son of a bitch.
Oh fuck. But there are pros and cons to this wall, but there are more cons than there are pros, which would make it invalid. Pros being tons of jobs. There would be a lot.
It doesn't matter. They can't afford it. You can't possibly afford to build and staff a wall.
Especially not the Mexicans.
No, but the Americans would staff it. The Mexicans would just build it. And they would just pay for the Americans to build it.
That's so fucked up.
I know, isn't it great?
Who would even go for that? Would the president? I don't know. What does Mexico have? Is it a president?
President of Mexico.
Yeah, so the president of Mexico, would he sit there and go,
Juan Suarez or something? I don't know.
Build a wall. Yeah, that sounds like a great fucking idea. Yeah, we definitely need a wall.
No, we definitely do. We need a wall between Canada and the States in case them rednecks start moving up into our hunting country.
Well, yeah, no, he even said something about how they were going to tighten up security at the Canadian border.
Well, that is more valid.
I'd say less valid.
More valid.
Why?
Canada's border is huge.
Compared to Mexico. It's twice the size, I want to say.
There are wide open places you can cross. Not in a vehicle, but wide open places you can cross. It would not be hard for, say, an ISIS member or an ISIL member
to go to
or
Canada
a Daesh
and then come down.
member come to Canada and then go down to the States. Don't know why they would go to the States when they wouldn't just attack our wonderful
because
country.
we haven't offended them.
And we've actually stopped defending them. We stopped bombing them.
We've stopped bombing.
Which is great.
And didn't the States, like, increase the bombing? Except they're not...
I don't
They're not
know.
bombing specific areas, but they're just attacking, I think. I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. Either. Don't quote me on that. I'm just uneducated on this specific topic.
Oh, you're uneducated.
Yes.
Uneducated.
On this fucking topic, you shithead.
Did you go to high school? Like,
yes.
Come on, you should know foreign economic policy and bullshit like that.
Yeah, I better. Oh, God.
You better know everything.
Yeah, I have to know everything. But yeah, I don't know. I think Trump is just a moron overall.
Is he a moron overall? I would say he's a genius. The way he's stirring up the Republican base is genius. Nothing shy of pure Machiavellian genius.
But only in that regard. Overall, though.
I don't think so. I think he's really got a plan to get himself in power. And after he is in power, he is no longer responsible to the people who got him there.
Politicians?
In honesty, he's not.
No.
Like,
I mean...
Like, maybe legally he is, but in all honesty, he's not.
Can they, usurp him when he's in office?
He could do something that would be illegal, and they can have him impeached.
Impeached, thank you.
Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today. We've been the Total Utter Bullshit podcast. I'm Zach.
I'm Larry.
And we're the tubs of shit giving you our opinions.
We are.
He's shaking his head like he hates my tagline, but I don't care.
Oh, it's clever.
Anyway, comment down below what you think about the things we've been talking about, what you think we should talk about in the future, and just, share some love with us. We're new. We're new at this.
And let us know if you guys would look up Minecraft porn.
No, please don't look at it. It's
No, just
so
let us know. You don't
bad.
have to look it up.
God.
Just let us know if you look it up.
Like, comment, subscribe, guys. That's all. We're signing out. Peace out.